So Ulta's mass reporting any of the videos that I put up about Ulta. Can somebody please help me in this predicament? I have so many creator friends. Please help me. I don't know what to do now. I posted these videos about Ulta and then how they copied my Diamond Treatment lip balm, and then I posted receipts about how I went to their office and I showed them my product, and then over a year later they replicated the same thing after I presented my product to them and said, "Hey, you should put my products on the shelf." They're like, let's cut you out, the middleman. And I literally showed the emails of me sending them my brand deck, everything. So those videos where I showed the evidence that I was there at the headquarters, that I was in contact with them nonstop, even though I blacked out their emails and everything. They're freaking publicly on LinkedIn as the VP of this and that. You can look this up, like they're public figures. They still struck down my videos. Right now, they're in the middle, right now as we speak. They're mass reporting my videos and I keep getting violations on my account. You guys know that this is the primary way that my small business makes money, is on this exact channel, on TikTok Shop. I go live every night. I work my freaking butt off. I literally had 1 hour for me to go to the gym. I'm at the gym and my phone's blowing up because they're mass reporting my videos now. So if you've been in this situation, I have so many content creators that follow me. Please, guys, can you help me? How do I appeal this in a way where TikTok will actually see it? And I don't understand. This is so messed up. Like, first you copied my product and now you're gonna get my account banned. And I know it's not Janet because none of the Janet videos got reported. Thank God for once in her life. So it's definitely Ulta that's doing it because it's only Ulta's videos that got reported. So if you guys can help me get the appeals off, thank you. That's why all the videos are gone. Even the Janet videos are gone off my account now. YouTube is still up, and you better believe every day I'm going to make a new freaking fake account, and I'm going to repost my videos over and over and over and over and over again because they stole from my small business, and I'm not going to shut up because they're literally giving me violations on my account. No, I'm going to keep making accounts. I'm going to keep reposting it over and over and over again. In fact, I'm going to make a Google Drive folder with the videos, and you all can access the video, and I give everyone free permission to repost those videos over again. It will be linked in my bio. Go take the videos and repost it and show people what Ulta did. Literally. You have full permission to post my content, period. Everything I post in that Google Drive folder, you guys please repost it. Tell your friends and family about it. Go to Trader Joe's. Tell your cashier at Trader Joe's that Ulta stole from Sahi Cosmetics. I want you to go to the post office and tell them that Ulta stole from Sahi Cosmetics. Do whatever you got to do. Please. They're trying to silence me, and I said nothing but the truth, and they know that. If this is not literally them proving that they're guilty, I don't know what is. You're taking my videos down because I showed email evidence that I went to your headquarters, showed you, presented my products to you multiple times. And then after I came out with my product, over a year afterwards, you copied it. One for one. Shame on you. You guys don't understand what karma is, but it is a serious thing. You cannot live life like this, cheating people, copying them like this, and then on top of that, literally trying to ruin a business. Like, what do you think this is going to do for your public image? Back in 2020, how many people were on your page canceling you guys? We support entrepreneurs like Shelly. This is how you support me, by getting my account banned? All of you from Ulta that are doing this right now, and you're probably watching me because you're on my account mass reporting me, you will get your karma.
I found out another brand copied my product. schmULTA. schmULTA copied my Diamond Treatment lip balm. It's like this really pretty lip balm in like a clamshell kind of component container and has a mirror in it. And I put a light pink lip balm on the inside, and they did the exact same thing. Now, I don't know if it would have been trade dress infringement if they had like just put a darn eyeshadow or like a blush or eyebrow pomade in there. But the problem is they copied it 1-to-1, which is like literally so unintelligent, in my opinion. Like, you should have switched it a little bit, switched the comma to a period. Like, I don't know. You should have learned from your third grade self. A common rebuttal I saw online is people were saying, hey girl, you didn't invent diamond packaging. To which I would say, I'm not claiming that. I know that. But you need to understand how like cosmetics packaging works and how brands can protect the look and feel of their products. So you don't need to look any further than your guys' Lord and Savior, Jeffree Star. You can literally see how he protects his products. Did he invent a lip gloss tube with a star at the top? No, I'm sure there's plenty of them. But as you can see in the marked description, he goes into such detail, his lawyer rather, goes into such detail about exactly the one-to-one details. So if anybody copies his product one-to-one, they would go after that person. And in fact, they probably have, and we just don't know it. His lawyer seems to really know his stuff. I mean, I wish I could afford his lawyer. Maybe one day, God willing. But anyways, this is how brands protect their products. So why should I do anything differently? No. We are also going to protect our brand the same way as every other cosmetic company does. This is industry standard. And if you don't understand, it's just because you don't get the law, which is fine. But that's not a rebuttal that makes me lose my right over this product when schmULTA copied it one for one. Why did this happen? I don't know. But I do know that I went to schmULTA's headquarters to show them my product. And I mailed them my brand guidelines, emailed them. And I mailed them my products many times, but I actually went in person to their headquarters as well. And some people online were like, oh, she's lying. That never happened. Why would I lie? Like, what would I gain to lie about that? Like, I have email evidence. I have evidence of all of this stuff that I've sent them all this stuff. And then again, like manufacturing timeline, it all lined up, the manufacturing timeline, for them to come out with their own version of my lip balm right at that manufacturing timeline. It's just like so coincidental that you have to stop and think like, what is actually happening here? Okay, we're going on a little side quest here because one thing that people were saying back then is that, hey, I'm not showing any evidence, even though I'm saying I have the evidence. That's because we were waiting to show it in the court of law. But now that that chance is ruined, thanks to Janet, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all the evidence. So you can see here, somebody at ulta.com sent me an invitation to go to their headquarters on November 13th of 2018. This was a big thing that people on Reddit were saying that I wasn't telling the truth about. But obviously, you can see here that I was invited to the Ulta headquarters to go in person. And I thought that this was an honor as a small business. You know, this is something that you dream of all the time, to be able to go and show your products in person. You can see here somebody sent me an email telling me that so-and-so is going to meet me there and bring me up to the front. They've given me directions on how I can park in the right place and which door to come in from. It's a little bit difficult, I guess, because it's a big place. This is the follow-up email after I visited the office. You can see it's Tuesday, November 20th, 2018, and I'm sending this person the Dropbox link. Now, this is not a normal for someone in retail to ask you for your brand deck in a digital version. I did go there with hard copies for her and the emerging brands person. And yeah, I also went with my products as well, so that they had multiple copies of my products. They could share it and review it. And you kind of just keep that contact warm. So whenever you're doing anything, you want to make them feel like they're on your side. They're part of your brand success. They're like your mentor. So when we got into Macy's, you best believe I was telling them about it. You can see here, this is us at Century City, LA. Nicole Richie's counter is behind ours. It was a big deal. It was something to celebrate and let the other retailers know, hey guys, you might want to pay attention to Sahi Cosmetics. And this is us in Westminster. Shout out to Andrea. She was the best employee that Macy's has ever had. Westminster was amazing. Unfortunately, we spent more money renting the space from Macy's than we actually made there. But so the emerging brands person was actually impressed, and she said, hey, could you please send over some samples of your newest foundation for us to review? I did have prototypes when I visited the office, but I didn't leave it there for them. And so now she's asking for our products. She's interested in it, which is great. So I send her everything again. I send her more products. And I think I printed out a hard copy again of our brand deck. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a big deal. And by the way, we did the same thing with Sephora. We were sending the same emails and same brand decks. Just Sephora didn't use our stuff for their own line. It was, yeah. So you can see here November 20th, I did send them the Dropbox link with our brand deck here as well. So very clearly, like this was circulated. I gave a copy specifically for the emerging brands team as well, a hard copy, but they had the this. I have evidence here that I gave them this version. So now here on May 1st of 2019, she's asking for an updated brand deck, and I was like, well, crap. Guess what? I did not have an updated version. I've just been swinging around the same version. So I worked really hard to create an updated version for them, and this is that Dropbox link. You can see it says Dropbox at the top, and there are pictures of my product, the Diamond Treatment Lip Balm, all over the front of it. And there's, the inside as well. I give it to them on every single angle, which is great. You can see here I give the product information as well, but they didn't use the same ingredients. Like they didn't use jojoba oil or shea butter. They ended up using a synthetic beeswax, which has a higher melting point, which is why customers found it to just sit on top of their lips and be sticky. It wasn't nourishing the way that ours was. So they cheapened the product. And for anybody that was like going so hard for Ulta, okay, do your thing, I guess. Like, do you? I don't know. I just personally would not be a huge fan of somebody who's like purposefully cheapening a product. But anyways, this is the last page. You can see here again on the thank you page, the Diamond Treatment Lip Balm is a star. And there's just no way, because they've asked for so many different copies of my brand deck. They've had physical copies. They've had different electronic versions sent to them. And so it's really difficult for them to advocate that they had no idea that I came out with this product. So remember, I met them November 2018 first. I came out with my product in spring of 2018. And on a phone call with them, after I called them out, they admitted that they came out with theirs in the winter of 2019. And I have that video as well. I can show you guys that video as well in another video. I have no problem showing you that phone call that I've had with them. I just like looked really ugly. I was like glasses, no makeup. So I was like, I can show it to you in another video. I don't want to spend time with that. It's a long video. That's why. And this one's already long enough. But you can see here by May 29th of 2019, they actually rejected my product. But May 1st, they were like all interested in getting an updated brand deck and stuff. So that's a really quick turnaround time to be rejected from like asking for more information to being rejected. It seemed very methodical the way that they went about it. And then, like I said, this winter of 2019, they came out with their cheapened version of the product. So just so that there is no confusion, it's F Ulta. It's always been F Ulta, and it will always be F Ulta. You cannot convince me that it will be anything but F Ulta. They copied my small business. I will never shop there again. I don't know who's shopping there. Anyways, Target is, you go to Target. Go to Sephora, TikTok Shop, Anthropology. If any small business asks me, hey, where should I present my products to? Not Ulta. That's my personal opinion. Do not ever present your products to the emerging brands team. Don't present your tech to them. Don't present anything to them. These people are from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest. I thought that they would have Midwest morals, and I was so wrong. So here's all the proof for those of you that were asking, where's the proof? She provides no evidence. This is the proof. And for anybody that's like, oh, you handed the product to them, my loves, my product was already in commerce. Like we were first to commerce. So they could have bought my product and copied it still. It's just the look and feel of the product. So I don't lose my rights by sending it to them. That is not how the United States law works. I'm not a lawyer, but at least I know that much. Anyways, thank you for attending this TED Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this little side quest. Back to the story about Janet. And so when we talked to schmULTA, they were like, oh, like that group in our company doesn't talk to that group. And I'm like, yeah, right. I have worked at Kohl's corporate before in Milwaukee. And I know for a fact that all the VPs sit together in all hands meetings. They get together at least twice a month. You know what I mean? And you have to tell each other what's down the pipeline. Like, how could your company be so siloed that like the VP of product development isn't talking to the one that's working with emerging brands? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So they were trying to like say like, we are not in trouble for this. Like, we're not liable for any of this stuff.
And you know what? Actually, I am going to show you at least some emails that they sent me because I found the email chain and it pissed me off. So the first email that Jenna, who's a vice president currently still at Ulta, anyway, she sent me this email asking what's my availability. She wants to meet with me. Okay. I send her a thank you for meeting with me today, December 9th of 2020. Obviously, I didn't lie. I didn't meet with her. And I'm giving her details about stuff because guess what? On the phone, she was like, oh, you only sent us complexion products. You can see all of the evidence that I submitted before. They clearly had not only hard copies of all my brand decks and everything, but I went there in person. One of the people that I met with, she literally told me in person that I love the diamond treatment lip balm. She's like, it's so beautiful. I want to put this on my desk, something like that. She like thought that this was such a beautiful thing to keep on your desk at work because it's like a little showpiece thingy. And she was obsessed with it. So yeah, I brought all my products in there. All right. So anyways, I had to clarify this and I told her everything. And on that phone call, I was so nice to them. Despite everything, I told them, I was like, listen, if there's a way that we can make something positive come out of this, let me know. Because the last thing I want to do is just like complain and like, that's it. That's my fucking legacy is just complaining. Like, no, I want something positive to come out of this. So I said, whatever you guys think. They have a PR team. They know how to do a PR spin to make themselves look like they support entrepreneurs like Shelly, like what they're writing all over social media. So I'm like, all right, I'm open to suggestions. What do you think that we could do? At least they took their products off the shelves. They could have put at least just this lip balm. I don't think I could have given them any of my other products because I wasn't ready to do that with them. It takes a lot of planning and stuff, but at least we probably could have put our lip balms on the shelves, but I didn't even suggest that. I was like, let me know how we can make something positive come out of this. You know what I mean? And I said that in here. I said, I appreciate you took the product down. I saw that as a beautiful sign of good faith. I'm really hopeful that we can do something together. They could have just put me on their TikTok and said, hey guys, we know that there was a mix up. Here's Shelly. She's the CEO of Sahi Cosmetics and it's a great small business. She's going to tell you about it. And I'll be like, hi, I have inclusive makeup. Good for you. It's infused with skincare. Check us out. SahiCosmetics.com. That's it. Like something to make it be like, all right, we heard you, Shelly, and we're sorry. That's the least that they could have done. Then after she meets up with her team and stuff, she says, after we reviewed the development process of the lip balm, we are confident that we have independently developed your product. Shut the front door. After how long? It doesn't even matter. That's not what the law is. The law is not your intent. But anyways, while the lip balm has a similar diamond shape. No, it's 1-for-1. It's 1-for-1, Jenna. Are you blind? This is because the diamond shape is common? No, there's no one else that had that exact design in the United States of America except for me. Yes, diamonds exist. I showed you guys Jeffree Star. Yeah, like lip gloss packages exist and they may have a star on them, but the exact 1-for-1 is what you copied. While we are satisfied with the process, we don't plan to introduce the product on our website. And we've removed it as good faith. Yeah, bitch, I literally said that in the previous email. I literally said that, thank you, good faith, you removed it. What are we doing here, huh? What are we doing here? During our conversation, you mentioned our emerging brands team. Jenna Westerlund. Shut the front door. During our conversation, you mentioned our emerging brands team that looks at new products and supports entrepreneurial brands on an ongoing basis. If you have any interest in discussing Sahi Cosmetics, please contact us at any time using the following link. Best of luck to you and Sahi Cosmetics. I said, hello, Jenna. I'm extremely disappointed in this response. The facts remain that you created this product after receiving products from me. I have provided several pieces of evidence showing multiple senior leaders receiving the exact Diamond lip balm you copied from my brand. You didn't just copy the packaging. You filled it with the same light pink lip balm as mine. You could have filled it with a non-colored balm, an eyeshadow, brow pomade, or anything else really. You copied my product from inside out. Intent does not matter here. And my packaging is not common in the industry, particular for lip treatments. I'm also disappointed that you would send me the same link to the emerging brands team and ask me to submit my products to the same people that made... I'm also extremely disappointed that you would send me the link to the same emerging brands team and ask me to submit the products to the same people that may be responsible for infringing on my previous submissions' rights. I said on the call and in email that I wanted to make something positive out of a terrible situation. Ulta not wanting the same thing is telling. Again, I'm so disheartened this even happened. I expected so much more from Ulta than blatant theft. Sincerely, Shelly.